Hello? All right, we're good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the gym. Man, I'm telling you, having having the studio right next to my bed is dangerous because there's no barrier between when I wake up. There's not enough of a barrier between when I wake up and when I can press that go live button. So as you can see, I could just show up to stream however I want. Like I literally can roll out of bed and then press go live. Which is great in some ways because I can sleep in a little bit. But in other ways, it is, you know, I'm looking tan. Am I looking more tan? Well, that's curious, isn't it? Thank you, Survivor Bretts, for that sub. Thank you, Aaron, for the 39 months. Hopefully you're doing well, Aaron. Peter, with that sub as well. Thank you, guys. We got our... the plushie package showed up. Shout out to all the plushies. Thank you, Miko, for that tier 1 sub in the 29 months. Appreciate you. Just Finn, thank you for that prime sub. And the 6 months. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Oh, yes. We are ready for some Pokemon trade. Is that good? Yeah, now my hair is looking fire. That's perfect right there. Thank you, Swizzy. The year. 12 months. Appreciate you, Swizzerton. We had a very fun opening stream last I saw you. It was Monday night. And... yeah, Monday night, we did our Incandescent Arcana opening, so that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you got to... Man, that's crazy, bro. I'm getting slightly past the point where I could just, like, wake up and go, huh? Yeah, maybe I'm slightly past that point. I know, we didn't pull any Full Art Wallace. But I was able to pull a Full Art Serena, the Full Art Furisode girl, and we got a few of the Full Art Superior and Rosas. We got some awesome stuff. And as I was going through the set, I realized there's just so much good stuff for Gym Leader Challenge. It really is like... it's like a Gym Leader Challenge set, for real. I don't think, from Incandescent Arcana, I don't think there are, like, any good cards for Standard, frankly. Thank you, Mr. Slaughterhome, for that sub. So, as a little surprise, don't tell any of the mods, okay? Don't tell, all right. You ready? No, don't tell the mods. Don't tell the mods. But I decided that a little something that I was going to do for each of the mods, because I have all these Japanese cards, is that I'm putting together a little Gym Leader Challenge pack for each of the mods. And then I can send out... yeah, so that's a little perk for the mods. They don't get much, okay? But I'm sending them each a little Gym Leader Challenge pack from the set as a thank you for their hard work. So, yes, and each of them will get a nice Wallace as well. So, that's fun. I'm working on those, and I'm send those out. Because there's a lot of cool stuff. There's like the Kling Clang. There's like... the Kyogre, there's the Zacian and the Zamazenta, which are actually both kind of interesting. The Zamazenta is like insane for metal. Yoshi, I did not see the GLC article. No, I didn't see that. Serena, I mean, I don't think that, honestly, I don't think that Incandescent Arcana is like a very significant standard set. It's just not. It's a beautiful set as far as the artwork goes, which is cool. And there's like some good Gym Leader Challenge cards in the set, but yeah, it's just, you know, not the biggest standard set. I don't think the Serena is going to be good in standard. Oh, see, here's the deal. Apparently there is a, yeah. Is there a new Pokemon? It's like the Mega Man looking thing. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I saw this thing scrolling through my Twitter, and I did not know it was a Pokemon. Okay, no, I didn't see this thing. I actually saw an actual Mega Man. All right, somebody was joking about this thing and posted an actual Mega Man. I was like, all right. So the thing I saw on my Twitter was actually a Mega Man. All right. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I did see this thing, and I did not know it was a Pokemon. Okay. All right. Let's take a look then. That's fine. Yeah, we can probably just let's do that. Oh no, screenception. Okay. Yes, this is the one that I saw right here. Man, get out of here. All right. This is the thing that I saw. I did not know that this was a Pokemon. Yeah. I thought that somebody was joking. But I'm keeping an open mind, as should you. All right, listen. There's a lot of Pokemon. Keep an open mind. I just didn't know it was a Pokemon is all. I wasn't in the right context. Okay? I wasn't, oh yeah, baby. Look at, oh man. Who cares about the Mega Man? Look at this dude. Yo, thank you, Miko, for those 5 gifted subs. Let's go. Yeah, no, I have not seen this dude yet. What the heck is a Klawf? Yeah, I like him. Now let's get some hype going in the chat for Miko with those 5 gifted subs. Did you know that it is September? Yeah, anyways, you guys do whatever you want. I'm not one to farm subs, but apparently Jeff Bezos gives you a nice little dealio on the subs in September. So thank you guys, everybody who helps support the channel. I'm not gonna peddle subs all month, but I do appreciate all the support. So thank you guys. Watch the trailer. Okay. But wait, I don't have, man, how do I do this? Yeah, Jeff Bezos gives you a nice special dealio. All right, I got to watch the trailer. Who do we have? All right, we've got Armorage, Cerulege. These guys are kind of cool, actually. Like, they're neat. I'm into them. Like, if Mewtwo didn't exist, and then all of a sudden it was just Mewtwo, you'd be like, wow, Mewtwo's kind of goofy looking, right? But look at Klawf. Yeah, that. Yeah, these guys are cool. Yeah, they're neato. I'm actually super into them. I just genuinely didn't know, like, I didn't know the context and didn't know that they were Pokemon. But yeah, they're cool for sure. They are Fire Psychic and Fire Ghost. I like that. I think they're cool. Like this guy is like really sick. I definitely am more of a Cerulege than a Armorage. Well, let's do a. They look like Digimon. You look like a Digimon. No, they don't. Yeah, Digimon are nah. They don't look like no Digimon, bro. There's this huge difference. They got the Pokemon touch to them. They're cool for sure. Yeah, I definitely am getting more Mega Man vibes, but like whatever. They're cool, dude. They're really cool. This guy is swords for arms. How does Cerulege brush its teeth? Anybody know? Big shoulder guy looks like straight out of WoW. Yeah, how do you brush your teeth or go to the bathroom? How do you wipe, bro? That's gonna doesn't have a mouth, then how does it eat? Maybe he's mad like an alligator. That's true. And this one's got like oven mitts on. 4'11" and 5'3". Oh yeah, this one's this one's livid because this one's got a good 4 inches on this one. 5'3" versus 4'11". Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, why'd they have to do my dude so dirty like that? Make him 4'11". Couldn't even give him the 5 foot, you know? Even his little flame doesn't go up to. The flame doesn't even get you to 5 foot, my man. Yeah. They were born the same height, and Cerulege sliced off 4 inches of his legs to give him those nice flat feet. All right. Well, now I'm definitely getting Pokemon Violet. All right, and Klawf can rotate their eyeballs to see everything around them, eliminating all blind spots. All right, give me 1 second. I can do this somehow. All right. Let's see. I know we're in studioception right now. Just give me a second. If I take that and then I copy it, and then I won't be able to hear the sound, but maybe you guys will. All right, we go here. For some reason, I got to figure out how to do this. Audio input, capture, internal audio. Why is that not over here? Oh, yeah, because now it's there. Okay, cool. So let's see. You guys should probably be able to, let's do a little experiment. Oh, yeah, you can hear the lo-fi now, can't you? See? I did it. Okay, cool. All right, I figured it out. Excellent. So now, here we go. We're going to watch the trailer. Y'all ready? Let's do it. I won't be able to hear it, but it's fine. I don't have, for some reason, I don't have that figured out. But let's go! Oh, hold on. They really just slap you with the new fellas there. There they are, just so quick. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Please stop showing me These, I'm trying to look at Klawf. Okay. All right. I also want to do a poll. Which team are you? Are you, let's see, are you red guy or purple guy? 3 minutes. Or should I even put, or Klawf? There you go. I know, it's not even gonna be a competition. This crab has seen some stuff. Yeah, this crab is like, you have not seen what I have seen. Yeah, channeling Galadriel from the Rings of Power for sure. The poor red guy. Yes, Klawf is running away with this one. 62% of the votes. Purple guy has got 34%, and red guy, it's because he's 4'11". Oh, I'm absolutely loving the Rings of Power. It's incredible. Apparently, I mean, Amazon only has access to, like, they don't have access to the Silmarillion. And apparently the Silmarillion is, like, mostly the First Age. They only have access to, like, the appendices or something like that. But I am loving it. I think they're doing an incredible job of taking, like, a lot of the lore and content that would be pretty tough to, like, introduce to a wide audience. And I think they're doing an insane job introducing, like, the deeper lore to a wide audience. I think they're doing a really, really good job, because it is not easy to, like, take that kind of, like, nitty-gritty history stuff and, like, make it really interesting and accessible. And I think that they're killing it. I think they're absolutely killing it. It's, like, the most beautiful show I've ever seen. I am loving every second of it. Anyways, here's Klawf. You have not seen what I have seen. Hold on, let me get the clip of him going, ah! Yeah, man. And then our first shot of red guy is taking a seat. Sword guy. Sword guy probably does the Naruto run. Probably with his swords behind him. We're more just making our own adventures. See what experiences Paldea has got to offer. On the map, on the map, on the map, on the... Oh. All right. What's going through Klawf's mind right here? Yeah. What's what's going through his what's he thinking about? See, this is like the wonder of Pokemon. They never fail at creating creatures that you just fall in love with. Like, it's insane. That's why Pokemon is Pokemon. They're geniuses. Thank you, Upstream Ownage, for that Prime sub. There's nothing behind those eyes. Oh, there's something behind those eyes for sure. Yeah. These are not blank eyes for sure. These are eyes. They got they got thoughts behind those eyes. I'm really excited for like the open world experience of Chaldea. I really hope that the world does not feel like empty though. You know, that's like the one danger of going open world is that, oh, it's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Holy smokes, who is this? Who are these people? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I love you. Bing, bong. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. There it is, dude. It's Pokemon Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The car is a Pokemon? There's no way the car is a Pokemon. Team Star, huh? Mela. Yeah, Mela's gonna have some fans, isn't she? Those are some boots, bro. Those are some serious kicks. Ooh, that is... Man, look at those. You've seen 10-gallon hats. How about 10-gallon boots? Yeah, man. That's so crazy, man. Wow. That's cool. I really like this character. I think this character is going to be very popular. Mela has got an incredibly unique style. And again, this is like one of the things that just keeps you coming back to the Pokemon franchise. I feel like they never fail to create characters that you just fall in love with. I mean, and the art style is so unique. It's so cool. I love this. Let's see that clip again. Team Star. Prepare to get messed up. Mela is one of the school's troublemakers. Okay. I see, and here's the Path of Legends featuring Klawf. Arvin. Okay. Look how big! Don't... Get up, Klawf. Get up, get up. Yes! Man, that is so sick. Klawf is awesome. All right. Yo, for those of you in our Discord, this Abton straight up. Does this not kind of look like Abton? I'm just saying. This is the Abton leader. For those of you in our Discord. Just saying. It's totally Abton. It is. We got a Sunflora. Okay. This fella, who are you? Brassius? Brassius is a grass type gym leader. Gosh, I always love the gym leaders. They're so cool. They've got so much character, so much art style. Look at that jawline on Brassius, though. And they've got like a thorny whip or something. Yeah, Brassius is definitely looking like the strong silent type. Yo, let's see it. Pseudo-Wudo with a hat. Love it. Grafii. Very cool. Red fellow. Oh, he's got the Mega Man cannon? No way! Alright. Yeah, he's even... That's a whole... Yeah. It's cool. Yo, thank you, Big Ben team, for that Prime sub. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Team Star. Man, I am excited. So cool. November 18th. Wow. New games look awesome. I'm stoked about the new Pokemon that have been revealed. I think they look beautiful. The more characters I get introduced to from the Paldea region, the more I like them. I'm very excited about the art direction of these games also. They look great. Could not be more thrilled about what we've seen so far. So good stuff, Pokemon. Good stuff. Cool. So we watched the trailer. We've got Armorage. I guess they probably said it in the trailer, but I could not hear it. And Cerulege. And Klawf. Love it. And then we've got our new characters. Mesquita. Brassius. Mela. Team Stargrunt. That's a cool fit for a Team Stargrunt. I like the helmet. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're like daredevils or something. That's pretty sweet. Oh, and there's a new Scarlet and Violet themed Nintendo Switch. If they put my likeness in a game, what kind of character would I want to be? That's a really good question. What kind of type of Pokemon is Klawf? Rock type. Klawf is going to be in your fighting type decks. That's pretty sick. All right. This is a serious question. All right, if my likeness were in a Pokemon game, a Pokemon trainer who like is into skateboarding, yeah, probably either a lightning type gym leader or an Elite Four member would be so cool. Or, okay. Maybe, I think I'd rather be like a ball guy type. That's what I'm thinking. All right. I'm thinking like, as the guy who is like just hanging out at the gym, at the front of the gym, and like gives you a little advice before you go to your battle. Yeah, that probably like that kind of role would be fun. Yo, champ in the making. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Just making sure there's nothing regrettable on my desktop. No, I'm chilling. Cool. Let's head on over to the Pokemon trading card game online. Yeah, you can't. Someone cop that W4. Yeah. Oh, there's an update to PTCGO happening. That's cool. Got to download that. Mahone with a Paldean Raichu that rides a skateboard. Right, because there's already a Alolan Raichu, which rides like a surfboard thing. Which is pretty neat. All right, we have download. Uh-oh. No, don't do this. For some reason, it started the Pokemon trading card game online on like my little monitor. That's not where I want it. I want it on the big monitor. Sorry about that. Clicked the wrong button. I'm in. Thank you, Jay Haydee, for that tier 1 sub and the 35 months. Cool. So basically, the Lost Origin set comes out tomorrow on PTCGO. I'm really not interested in playing like a dead standard format. It's not. Well, those of you guys going to Baltimore, sure, you got to play the standard format one more time. But like starting tomorrow, it's all Lost Origin all the time. So there's nothing really that I'm interested in diving into, I don't think, in our current standard as like the last day of Sword and Shield through Pokemon Go sets. Last chance for Entei. Is it today? There's no way it's today, right? I was definitely a little salty that my Garbodor deck lost the best of 3 to a grass deck on stream the other day. I felt like I was doing a good job against every other deck. I beat Jesse in a best of 3 with his water deck, and I was definitely holding my own against all the other decks that I played against, but losing the best of 3 to the grass deck, that did not feel good. So I know I can beat the grass deck with my Garbodor Psychic deck. So, yeah, you got it for sure. That's something that I probably want to get a rematch against a grass deck with that deck. And then, yeah, who doesn't love water? The Hydro Pump Gym Leader Challenge deck. This one's good. Another salty run back? Yeah, you know, I'm full of them for sure. The fire type deck. Build a fire deck? Oh, I've got a fire deck. We've got Charizard, Salazzle. Much to think about. Which direction do we want to go? God, the metal deck. I can't wait for the new Zamazenta to come out. Why must you make me wait so long for my new Zamazenta friend? So long. Why? And the GLC Darkness deck. Another one we were working on. I feel like I haven't channeled my inner darkness type gym leader yet. Like, I could definitely do better than I did. The other day when I was playing the darkness type deck. You've got your Galarian Weezing. We've got Hoopa. We've got Switch cards. We've got Dark City. Is Dark City really like the... I feel like rather than Dark City, we probably want like Devoured Field or something. Thank you, Zolly Moss, for that tier 1 sub in the 11 months. I agree. Yes, I think that it'll be so good to have that Zamazenta. The Rosa. Only 12 Pokemon in this dark deck. We've got the Zoroark and the Weavile, obviously, are very good. The Guzzlord and the Moltres. Yeah, I felt like the energy retrieval is really necessary for the Moltres. All right. Let's give this. All right, Wheat, you up? Got enough supporter cards in here. Yeah, oh, got enough supporter cards in here. I'm chilling. All right, Wheat, let's do this. Play with the dark deck a little bit more. Yoshi, Paternal, cool. Charles, alright, sounds good to me. Is there enough dual types to make a deck? You can put dual type Pokemon in whatever deck, you know, their dual types align with. I'm gonna go first or second against the dragon deck. I'll go second. It's probably a dragon deck, right? Hoopa start, that's not the one we want. You definitely prefer to have Hoopa on the bench so that it can move to the active with its Assault Gate attack. Not the best looking opening hands, but we do have Cynthia and Caitlyn as well as a Quick Ball and an Ultra Ball. So we can find ourselves our Purloin and then our Liepard and start using trade. Now, if you're new to Gym Leader Challenge format, it is my favorite way to play Pokemon cards. Really love the pace of the games. Just much more time to set up your strategy and really, you know, make thoughtful moves. Comeback potential, all that. All the rules to Gym Leader Challenge formats are available on gymleaderchallenge.com, but it's pretty simple. It's a single prize format, so you can't play any Pokemon with a rule box. It is also a single tin format, so you can only play one of each card except basic energy in your deck. And then it's also a single type format, monotype. So like a gym leader, you specialize in a specific type of Pokemon. You can only use that type of Pokemon in your deck. And the resulting format is a ton of fun. Okay, so I'm thinking, uh-oh, mouse, come on now. Bear with me. We're going to quick ball away the Hex Maniac. And we're looking to hopefully draw into a supporter card. Would be good. I feel like Purloin is for the best, so we can get that Liepard out and start using trade. And then, honestly, I don't really even see myself being able to play this Ultra Ball. I mean, I guess I can. I'm about to draw 3 cards. We can get rid of the Zoroark for now and hopefully bring it back. And we'll get the Hex. Okay, we find Piers in Dark City. So this is actually pretty cool because I can use Dark City to retreat for free. And if I commit to this Ultra Ball right now, I can Ultra Ball away Hex Maniac and a Darkness Energy. And I can go get myself Coughing. Go here, retreats. And we can ascend into the turn 1 Galarian Wheezing. Champ Buster asking, am I a football fan? Yeah. I casually enjoy some foosball. I would say I'm a casual football fan. But I do casually love my Ravens, baby. Because I'm from Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, baby. Mark Andrews. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Super Bowl champs. 2023. That's right. All right, has to go with the fighting energy to Dredigon, which will not allow it to use its revenge attack. And then Dragon Claw does 120. Wheezing has 130 hit points. So this turn I can Piers, and we can Piers to go get a Pokemon and an energy. So we're going to get Liepard, and we're going to get, for our energy, I think another Darkness type energy, since I'm basically just going to use Liepard to trade that energy away. Because these other cards in my hand are really good. So we find Dark Patch, which is fine. I can Dark Patch to the Hoopa. And then we're just going to Severe Poison. And I'm hoping that Wheat does not have a damage buff with an energy. That would be great. Because I really want this Wheezing to make it another turn. And if the Dredigon does not retreat, then it's going to get knocked out with 3 passes between turns. Thank you so much, Steve the Good, for that Prime sub and the 39 months. Let's go, Steve. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. All right, so they've got Sonya as their supporter again, which they can use to go get the water energy that they need in order to attack with Dredigon, right? Dragon Claw does 120 damage. And if they have Muscle Band or Fighting Fury Belt in their hand, or Devoured Field, they'll take the knockouts. But I'm hoping that they don't have any of those, and they do not. So they do 120 damage, and now the Dredagon will be knocked out. There's, nobody here that I want to attach the energy to, so I'm just going to Marnie, even though Marnie does give Wheat 4 new cards, and it seems like they're kind of going through it right now. Still feels like the right thing to do. Let's trade. I got the Clara and Galarian Moltres, so that's cool. Neither of these decks really fill their bench, so I'm thinking like I can get rid of the Colress. Let's trade away the Colress, see 2 more cards. We find the double colorless energy. I don't really care to attach this double colorless energy anywhere, really. I could attach it to the Liepard. Like, Liepard could do 80 damage in a pinch with a Muscle Band. If they've taken 1 prize, then Moltres is only doing... Yeah, I need them to take more than 1 prize. That's cool. We're just going to Severe Poison. Let that knockout go. We'll take our first prize. We'll see if we get anybody cool off the prizes. We find Cynthia. That's fine. We'll save the Float Stone in our hands because I don't want them to play Field Blower or whatever. Also, something really cool about that interaction is that since Galarian Weezing's Severe Poison took the knockout on Dredagon, this Experience Share over here does not activate. Experience Share only activates when a Pokemon is knocked out from damage from an attack. And Poison is not considered damage from an attack. Poison is damage counters placed between turns. So that difference in language is very important. And I know that Wheat definitely likes playing the Komodo and all the basic energies. A very basic energy heavy Gym Leader Challenge deck. I'm definitely getting punished for holding on to my Float Stone with that Marnie, but getting the Float Stone removed with Field Blower would be pretty painful, so it's fine. I'm going to be a little bit more conservative. We do find Rosa and Ball Guy, Nest Ball, and Twin Energy off of that Marnie. So this is a very good Marnie for us, especially since we decided not to take the knockout with that Drampa. That's really interesting. This is kind of a perfect situation for me. I actually think that playing Ball Guy is probably cool. Let's just go get these. Help me set up a little bit. And we want to play our balls. You ever just want to play your balls? I'm going to play our balls before we use trade because I don't want to draw into a basic Pokemon off of the trade, right? So that's called thinning your deck. You want to do that. I've played all my balls, and then, except for the Hisuian Heavy Ball, I got that with the intention of just trading it away. And then we can establish these other 2 guys, and now I've got a full bench. And we hit a couple of good cards off of that. So now I can either Severe Poison the Jangmo, or I can Escape Rope. I really don't mind Escape Rope. I think that's fine. And I can just hit with Hoopa. Or I could put up somebody else and poison them. That probably is better because I've got free retreat with the Dark City. But I'm really not interested in the... We'll attach our Twin Energy. Come on, mouse, please. Please. All right, go there. Good. And we'll severe poison. Not interested in poisoning the Jangmo. That seems like kind of the worst route we can take. This is better. As we see that the Drampa is kind of getting built up as their next attacker. So they put it into the active spot. They've got Guzman Hall. It's really interesting to me that we decided not to knock out my Weezing last turn with the Drampa. 20 damage is all it would have taken to poke that Weezing. And yeah, you got it, Xeno. And take the knockout. Ooh, that's a perfect time for Parallel City. This stings, bro. Why, man? All right, so you're about to take a knockout. Man, bro. All right, it's got to be Zorua. I'm getting punished so hard in Spiritomb, I guess. Ugh. I hate that. So then... Oh, the Jangmo has a retreat cost of 2. Thanks. That'll do it, won't it? Yeah, I thought the Jangmo had a retreat cost of 1, but there I go not reading again, so... This Drampa's going to get knocked out from poison, so I don't even really need to attack, but I don't want to give up my Guzzlord. So we'll just put the Hoopa up. It doesn't matter. That thing's going down. I've got Rosa, and I've got... Let's see. Cool. I've got Rosa and I've got N. I don't want to N. I don't necessarily need this timer ball anymore. Let's trade away the timer ball. We find Lysander. Rosa is definitely the card for us to play. Gets us a few things. I feel like we want Rescue Stretcher. We'll take a basic energy. And our Pokemon will be the Galarian Moltres. Now, what Pokemon does it make the most sense to set back up? We could just get going with the Spiritomb again. Is honestly kind of fine. Weavile, it's not necessarily going to be doing the most amount of damage, but at least Spiritomb over the course of the next couple turns will build up to something meaningful. So, yeah, we'll get that Spiritomb back right now. And start building my Spite again. And I Assault Gate for nothing, but the Drampa gets knocked out from poison. That's pretty good. We find a counter stadium. Awesome. And we've got Galarian Moltres. Can't power up the Galarian Moltres yet. Doesn't really matter. Galarian Moltres is just better at the end of the game. Because it's Fiery Wrath attack. Really, Galarian Moltres is one of those Pokemon that's like in the back half of the game, it's nuts. I mean, even after your opponent's taken 2 prizes in Gym Leader Challenge, 120 damage is like not bad. But then as soon as they take their 3rd prize, 170 damage is like serious. And then after they've taken 4 prizes, you're in for like 220, just nuts. So they're going to Guzma up my Guzzlord, which is like definitely no fun. Yeah, they just slayed the fun there. I was having fun, and now all my fun is gone. I was about to start taking multiple prize cards, and then no. Dang. So that's tough. There's no way they have a switch in their hand. Both their switch cards are active. Let's build some spite. Let's trade away the evolution incense. We've got Versus Seeker. So what can I do with the Versus Seeker? They're on 4 prizes. I can Versus Seeker for Rosa. I think I kind of want to just buy some more time, though. But I don't have... I could end and... No. Rosa could be fine. I could at least poke this thing. But I feel like at this point, if I'm just trading, I'm not doing what I need to do. So maybe I need to buy a turn. I could definitely get punished for this line, but they only have a 4-card hand. I think I kind of need... I need a second. I wasn't expecting my Guzzlord to get gusted there. And they have 2 of their switch cards in play. And they just use Guzma. So, like, I think I'm going to stick them here. Which is going to help me in a couple of ways. It's going to help me because I'm going to be able to build Spite a couple more turns. I can maybe go find my Guzzlord again and then get energy back onto it. Martial Arts Dojo, that's really interesting. The fighting energy they play. They can do bonus damage that way. Now they decided not to use my beach, which is interesting. Yeah, no, because they've got research in hand and boss, so they had to get rid of that. And they're going to take a bite. Oh, no, with the fighting dojo, it knocks me out. That's crazy. No. That's terrible, bro. Holy smokes. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting worked right now, that's for sure. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. My Raihan is prized, and my teammates, and my air balloon. Oh, man. That is terrible. For sure. So... I don't know if there's any way for me to do this. Let's trade. Discard the Weavile. We find Bridget and a Darkness Energy. It's definitely feeling kind of dangerous right now. I can... No, because Galarian Moltres does work, but like... I feel like I need to... Versus Seeker for Rosa is like not helping. Who knew I was better off gusting the Drudagon? I thought for sure that... All right, I'm going for it again. I'm doubling down on the stall strategy. I'm doubling down most assuredly. And then I mean, if I lose my Liepard, I'm in a terrible spot. But that's kind of just like what it is. So that's fine. There's no way they have a switch. I can't Rosa for the Guzzlord because it's in my discard pile. You see? We cannot do that. That would have been nice. They do have Tate and Liza. All right. Well, that is probably a game loser. I would have to say. I can't put down the Moltres. I don't have the energy in my hand. Yeah, that's GG's wheat. Tough one. I do feel like Dark is like not as good against Dragon. Because what you do as the Dark deck doesn't really help against the Dragon deck, right? Like you're disruptive, you turn off abilities, you punish your opponent for having more abilities in play. Yeah. I did lock with Wheezing. I mean, that was a strong way to start, but then like there just wasn't I didn't have the firepower to be able to deal with the fact that my Guzzlord got gusted, right? Which kind of just did us in there at the end. Yeah, the parallel strategies with like the Gust, yeah, it's really going to be tough to deal with. It's the Dark deck, but that's okay. I don't think that that's one of our stronger matchups. Who else did we have in line to play? Paternal Pizza. There was somebody else. Ninja Boy? No. You don't need the Ninja Boy. All right, Pizza. You ready to play? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like Dark into Dragon's not the it's not the best matchup for you. It's really not. Because as just like Dragon's just like kind of a beat stick deck that doesn't really care about your ability lock too much. And it doesn't really care about your low HP attackers. And it can definitely knock out your Guzzlord. Oh, we'll go second again. This is a really good opening hand. Playing against Paternal Pizza's Fire deck with the Typhlosion in it. We've got a great opening hand with Gloria and Hisui and Heavy Ball and Hiding Darkness Energy and Town Map. So, I mean, I've got all the most glorious prize searching cards right here. I can just check my prizes real fast. We've got Weavile in there. That's fine. No other basics. And then we play Town Map and Gloria. And we can start setting up our Pokemon. We're going to want Coughing. We're going to want Purloin. And then honestly, I mean, I like getting Spiritomb down as quickly as possible. Because you could start building Spite. But then again, oh, I can't though because of the Ho-Oh. Ah, now I am wishing that I had not gone for it. But that's okay. What are the odds they have energy and switch next turn? They don't have energy and switch next turn. They wouldn't. They would. Why would they? Cool. We'll just go here. I'm going to start building Spite. I don't even care. I'll walk into it. This should have just been... Get in there, Sneasel! Yeah, this should have been... Guzzlord, probably. Because then I could just start powering up the Guzzlord. Just turn 2. Get in there. I'm about to beat up with Sneasel. I don't know that I've ever attacked with Sneasel. Nah, it's definitely correct to just neutralizing gas. Turn off those abilities. Second energy onto Ho-Oh. They don't have the switch. It's what I like to see. We've got Cynthia and Caitlin. Then I can draw some cards. Put a supporter. Yeah, I'm not really interested in getting the supporter back, but I think with Cynthia and Caitlin. And we discard the Moltres because I won't need that until later, and we find some energy and stuff. We've got the Galarian Weezing. The Galarian Weezing doesn't take a knockout on Quillava because it does 40 damage, giving them the opportunity to retreat into Ho-Oh and then knock out my Spiritomb. But you know who does take the knockout is Spiritomb. So we're actually just going to use the Spiritomb right now before it gets, pinged by the Sacred Fire. So that seems pretty good to me. We are doing 70 damage with the Spiritomb, so no need to waste the Muscle Band. I can also Ultra Ball away. I can Ultra Ball away and start trading. Yeah, that's fine. Ultra Ball away those fellas. And we're going to go get the Liepard just to have it set up. That's cool. And I actually don't really feel like trading away any of these cards, so I'm not going to. We're just going to Anguish Cry. And then I think I'm grabbing Colress to just give us a big shuffle draw for this next turn, because I just want to continue setting up. Right? That's our best bet. See more cards. Set up more Pokemon. Paternal has got a 0-card hand right now. But they can stack their deck with something good, thanks to Meg Cargo. And it's smooth over ability. So they got that. And they can just Sacred Fire my active. That's cool. They're building up Arcanine, and I know that their top deck is something that they like. Colress not exactly getting me that big shuffle draw, but 5 is better than nothing, so that's okay. I like the Floatstone there. I also kind of like, let's trade away this. And we find Timer Ball, which isn't really doing anything for us. There's no way they find a switch, right? They definitely stacked like a Juniper or something. We're just going to gust up this and go to town. Yeah, they stacked Research for sure. There's no way they ripped the 1-of Floatstone off of this. No shot. There's like 1 Floatstone in that deck. There's no way you get it off that Research. This is something that I absolutely love about Gym Leader Challenge, is that since the format is singleton, like strategic plays like that pay off more, right? Because counting your opponent's resources, and making wagers that they don't have this, That kind of stuff pays off way more in Gym Leader Challenge than it does in other formats. Okay, we're going to put the muscle band. I don't really need to attach that energy. Let's just Culrus. And then they will get knocked out from poison. So let's trade away the Marnie. I really like the Rosa. We find Hoopa, and I have the double colorless energy. I could energy retrieval 2 energy back. Yeah, let's do that. That way I can just get an energy attachment for turn, which doesn't feel bad. And then I can just beach to end my turn and the Macargo gets knocked out. So that's cool. We like that. And off the prizes, I am thinking Dark Patch. So say they take a knockout. What am I trying to work towards? I don't need the dark. Yeah, I know what I'm working towards, bro. Yeah, we'll get the Weavile. I think. Yeah, they still have no abilities right now, thanks to neutralizing gas. Next turn could be my B-string turn if they take a knockout. They do have to do 130 damage with no abilities, though. It's not a guarantee. Because Entei does 120 with Rally Back. Ho-Oh does 120 with Fire Blast. So they could not hit it, which would be extremely good for me. They only have... Oh, I looked at their prizes real quick, and I was like, wait, how they only got 2 prizes left? This is messed up. But, yeah, it's because they were using Peonia. I forgot. So that's fine. They just have to do 50 damage, right? They don't have the knockout. So that's really, really good for me. And I got options now. So let's trade away... Trade away the Bridget. It's fine. And we find Guzma, which is kind of exactly what I was hoping for. Because I can just Guzma and knock out the Charmeleon. But then I'm not getting a meaningful energy attachment, which does feel kind of bad. I really want to just start setting up the Guzzlord. So I feel like... let's just do that instead. We'll go get this guy and this guy. Which is fine. Here's the Guzzy. And we Severe Poison. So we soften up the Ho-Oh. We keep the ability lock. That's good. Charizard's in play, but can't use its ability because of my Galarian Weezing. They'll be able to knock out my Galarian Weezing this next turn. But then I'm going to be able to take 2 prizes on Ho-Oh with the Guzzy. So we're feeling pretty good about that. So long as I have enough energy in my deck. And this is one of the reasons I like Rosa in the Dark deck, because it's just another out to go get your B-String, which is one of the most important cards in the deck. So we'll promote Guzzlord, and Guzzlord's going to be able to take that double prize turn. We've got Ordinary Rod, so that's good as well. Shuffle up to 2 basic energy from your discard pile. Let's do both. I can put back in just the Spiritomb. We'll get both. Yeah, Spiritomb and Moltres, that's fine. And then both the Darkness Energy too. And then off of the Rosa, we will go get the B-String. And I can take 1 basic energy since I'm going to B-String 2 of them. And then I can get a Pokemon. We're going to get the Galarian Moltres. So we can Beast Ring to the Guzzlord, which is nuts. And then we can also set up the Galarian Moltres in the same turn. And I've got trade. So I can trade away the Timer Ball. And this is, like, pretty insane for sure. We've got, like, the whole board set up exactly how we need it. We just Red Banquet, 2 prizes. And then Galarian Moltres is just cranking out, like, infinite damage at this point. You can take the Darkness Energy and Dark Patch. And that should be it. The Galarian Wheezing buying us enough time to set up in the beginning of the game. We've got our army of darkness attackers now. The ferocious Guzzlord. Guzzlord can get knocked out by Arcanine, but then once that Arcanine takes a knockout, Galarian Moltres is doing a lot of damage. With its Fiery Wrath, going to be doing 170. Which is more than enough for a KO. And then I can teammates. I can teammates or I can hex. I think we're in it for teammates. We teammates for, like, the Clara and get the Clara back so that then I can just go Moltres game. But there's a couple ways we could do this. Weavile's doing 120 damage, which is pretty good. Looks like they are going in with the Arcanine. And we'll use Salazzle to draw some more cards. I'm wondering why, yeah, if you leave that Fire Energy there, or if you leave that Double Colorless Energy on the Entei, I guess they have their ability Burn Brightly, which allows you to rally back for just 1 Fire Energy, which is pretty good. So, that's fine. We'll promote the Weavile. It actually is correct here to just take the knockout with the Weavile. It's only got 90 hit points remaining, so we'll just do that. Save the Moltres. Hexmaniac. Oh, I can't Hexmaniac, actually. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't want to do that, actually. The Hexmaniac would be a terrible play. Ironically. Because then I turn off all their abilities and Evil Admonition does nothing. Super funny. Okay. So let's... Yo, you want to set up Guzzy again? No, I can't set up the Guzzy again. I mean, I could kind of almost set up the Guzzy again. Yeah, Hex Assault Gate is actually pretty good. I'll probably just do that. Do that, do that, do that. Right, because it's only got 90 hit points remaining, so we could do that. And then Dark Patch to there. We'll Hex Maniac to turn off abilities. Retreat into Hoopa. Take the knockout. 90 damage with Assault Gates. Perfect math. Grab the Rescue Stretcher. And next turn we've got Guzma for game. With either Weavile or Galarian Moltres. We're probably good. But we need to make sure that nothing crazy happens. Pretty sure there's not anything that they can really do. Because, I mean, I guess that's not true. I mean, you could, like, with the fact that Reset Stamp is in the format, like, theoretically, my opponent could Reset Stamp my hand to 1 and could go Fire Energy. No, you can't really do it. All right. Technically, they could go Counter Catcher up my Galarian Moltres, Reset Stamp me to 1, and then Raihan to the Entei. Do you see what I'm saying? It's possible for them to mess me up here. It's possible. What's up, Pokemon Dan fan? I don't have a Fairy Gym Leader Challenge deck list that I advocate for because Fairy is a very tough type to play because they stopped printing Fairy type Pokemon years ago. But if you so wish, there are people in the Discord who have, I think, gotten Fairy as good as it gets. There are a couple different ways to play it. You can play an attacking version, and you can play a Dull Stall version. Looks like I am going to get End. But my Galarian Moltres is doing 170 damage since they've taken 3 prizes. And that is GG's. I can even push the Charizard out of the active spots. And we can Fiery Wrath for 170 damage. That's good game, Mr. Pizza. Yeah, you got it, Pokemon Dan. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you could play Fairy Pokemon, but you're literally working with like half the card pool to play Fairy Pokemon in Gym Leader Challenge format. And that's not the format's fault. It's just that Pokemon stopped printing Fairy Pokemon years ago, you know? They stopped printing Fairy Pokemon at the start of Sword and Shield, so if you don't like it, you gotta... Because, I mean, if they had continued printing Fairy Pokemon, you would have... I mean, Fairy would be a great type, but there's only 2 there's literally just the X and Y and Sun and Moon. There's no Black and White Fairy Pokemon, and there's no Sword and Shield Fairy Pokemon. So you're working with literally half the card pool, which is like you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. So that's why I don't recommend it if you're trying to have a good time. All right, Charles is up. Let's go, Charles. However, there are people who have fun with their Fairy decks, for sure. But I have to put that warning on it. Dragon did have... Yeah, Dragon missed out on half of the Sword and Shield block, but it's really making up for lost time because every single Dragon they've printed in the last half of the Sword and Shield block is nuts. I don't want to go first. Oh yeah, if you just want to make a Fairy deck for fun, there's a lot of suggestions in the Discord, so check out the Discord. You can definitely build a fun Fairy deck, for sure. So check out the Discord. And there's some suggestions there. Looks like I'm playing against Charles with the Amazing Kyogre deck. The Amazing Kyogre deck is a tough one to compete with because it uses the Amazing Surge attack. I, however, should have the turn 1 Wheezing, so long as my Wheezing isn't prized. And it is. Why? Why is my Wheezing prized? Ugh. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Wheezing is not with us, unfortunately. So what's our best bet here? What is our best bet? We're definitely going to Ball Guy. So we've got the Liepard, we've got Zorua, we've got Spiritomb, we've got Weavile, we've got Hoopa. Let's get Nest Ball, Level Ball, and Timer Ball. And Quick Ball. Okay. Let's get these. We're going to go Nest Ball and probably get Hoopa and just start slugging. I guess I could get like Guzzlord and just say, I'm going for a fast Guzzy. We could do that, which is like also fine. Ain't nothing wrong with a fast Guzzy, you know? And then if I do Spiritomb for 40 damage turn 1, it's threatening 70 damage turn 2, which is a little bit short, but could take the knockout. I'm going to get the Guzzy out. And then I'm going to level ball. And I think getting Spiritomb is cool. Because it could threaten, if I am able to find a damage buff for next turn, it could potentially take a knockout, which is cool. And then I'm going to quick ball away the Zoroark. And we're going to go get Purloin. That's fine. We'll go Air Balloon, Darkness Energy, and start putting the pressure on. And then next turn, if I can find some sort of damage modifier, be very good for me. It is also possible that my opponent just takes 3 prizes next turn. It's like kind of possible. If they find Battle Compressor, and then you're saying there's a chance. So I actually want to just knock out one of those bench Pokemon. So this is a really, really solid top deck for me of the Escape Rope. So we'll Escape Rope because I'm guaranteed knocking out the Sobble or the Phoebus. But if I do that, then I make it so that Counter Energy just unlocks that play. So something to think about. It's Culver's for 5. All right, we find this guy. And we can trade. Oh yeah. We've got it. We're cool. Okay. So we go here. We retreat. And we take the knockout. Get rid of the Sobbles. Very good. We take our prize. It's Dark Patch. So now we're saying, okay, you've got 1 counter energy in that 41 card deck. You can either teammates or Raihan for it, or it's just in your hand. Okay. No way! You do not have the N, too. You do not have that. Oh, I am getting so bodied. Why? No, there's no way you had the perfect combination of cards. I had... Oh, my God. How is it this bad? Oh, God. I literally had the perfect response. Oh, I had the perfect response, bro. Yeah. How did they have the Surge and double supporter, but there was no Sobble in play? Nah, bro. That was... That was a high roll for sure. I'm just getting high rolled out here. All right, this thing's got 130 hit points. That's fine. Okay. We find Lysat. Yeah, Charles, you know that was lucky. You know. I ain't even got to say it, bro. You know. All right, let's trade away the beach. Cool. Find Moltres and Rescue Stretcher. That's not really anything good. So then we'll Cynthia and Caitlin. And we're going to discard the mold trays, get the colors back. We have not found what we needed yet. In fact, we have not found anything good. In fact, if Charles just has like a lightning energy, I lose. Yeah. Well. That's fine. We're going to a best of 3 here, bro. That was a high roll. Yeah, it's GG's. Okay. All right, best of 3, Charles. It's cool. These games don't take very long. High roll, bro. High roll. Run it back, Charles. No way. I ain't taking it like that. My wheezing was prized. I can't believe all of that occurred. I can't believe all of that occurred without the Intellion out. That's so gnarly. Alright, it's not the strongest opening hand, but we're doing okay. Oh, we've got Bridget now. That's good. So let's Bridget. I just need to have not prized my Wheezing again. All right, Wheezing's in the deck. But we've done worse. We've prized our Guzzlord and our Lipard. Yeah, we really... Yeah, it's not good. Okay. We actually just prized all the good Pokemon. There's like nobody to Bridget for because it's all bad. But that's fine. Okay, we can get Spiritomb, this guy, and this guy. That's fine. We'll do that. I'm going to Timer Ball to attempt to thin our deck. We do get to thin our deck 1 card. We'll get to the stand-in Zork. And start building some spites. And we'll send into Galarian Wheezing and hope that turning off the abilities can help buy us a little bit of time. Thank you so much, Inspired Bear, for that tier 2 sub in the 36 months. Appreciate you. With the abilities turned off, can't use Drizzile, can't use Octillery, all that. But I don't really have anything going on myself. I can't believe he had the Surge end play off. That's so crazy. And the counter energy in hand. Bro. I'm so tilted. It's a singleton deck, bro. It's a singleton deck. Ain't supposed to have all that. Okay. It's like getting out more Pokemon is kind of just a disaster. So I don't even want to. We're just going to Severe Poison. They've got the Melodic. Can't use its ability, though. But it is evolved up, so it's a little bit more safe. And, you know, they can go into Sobble and keep calling if they've got any more Rapid Strike Pokemon in the deck. But nah, they're just going to let it go down. Getting the Metal Energy into the discard pile, it's fine. Because Melodic can, you know, search it out later. We're still kind of just, you know, going through the motions here, though, so that's okay. Nothing terribly exciting. We've prized some stuff, so we're just going to keep on keeping on with the whole poison thing. Galarian Wheezing showing its stuff again. Definitely one of the strongest parts about playing the Darkness type deck is having access to that Galarian Wheezing. We do not want to give them the beach. No. How many? Yeah, we do not want to give you the beach, so we are not going to give you the beach. I'll build some spites and just severe poison. It's fine. I get to take another prize. Maybe I should go get Purloin just in case I do find the Lipard. Quick ball the beach away just to tilt them. That's true. Easy matchup. See? All right, Kyogre choosing to go second. We're going into game 3. Simple as that. They can only play one escape rope. We're going first. We're going to have the Nutter Butter turn 1 hand going first for sure. We don't, but that's okay. We definitely do not. And they start to Alolan Vulpix. Great. That's fine. And I've brought... Why is it so sad? Why? Why does it have to be so hard? Okay. My Guzzlord's prize too. Lord help me. God help me, please. Gotta go best of 5, brother. Got to. All right, they got the memory. They prized a guy, so they go get it with the Hisuian Heavy Ball. Go get the Sobble. Yeah, Sobble's kind of important, huh? And then they've got the Baconator here in the active. Very good. I've got... This is like... It's never fails. You always just have to like Cynthia and Caitlyn to open. What this card is like glued to your opening hand if you play it. You're like, cool. The first supporter of the game. 6 Cynthia and Caitlyn moves for sure. I don't even want to put down another Pokemon. I know that they could probably just... Nah, they ain't got Rare Candy, and I don't even want to bench anything else. What's the point, man? I'll just do that. So I've got my Weezing. But it's starting to feel a little late for Weezing hours. My only draw card in hand is Colress. That's not good. Yeah, it's actively quite terrible, actually. This is like the worst. This is a pile of absolutely atrocious looking cards in my hand with like the worst possible prizes. At least Charles is helping a brother out with the old Bridget thing going on. All right. In order for me to not lose right now, I need some I need some help. Yeah, I need some serious help. I kind of need to not attach the darkness energy to my Hoopa, because I need to attach it to coughing and ascend. Well, it's like I almost put the Sneasel down just so that they take 2 prizes, so that then I can, like, maybe hit all the cards I need. Like, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to a best of 5, bro. Yeah, thank you, Shadzera. Yeah, they can get, like, Battle Compressor. They've already got the Melodic. They can throw some energy in the discard pile. Knock out 2 of my Pokemon, right? If they do that, I could theoretically hit, like, Beastring, Guzzlord, knock out Kyogre, something like that. Long Dagger, looking to build a paper Gym Leader Challenge deck, but it's tough to get the older cards where you're from. Oh, good luck. I know that finding paper cards can be tough for some people, so best of luck with that. So now they can blow out the Melodic. They put the cape on. They make it real big. That's fine. And now the Kyogre is fully loaded. So I basically have to respond to it this turn. It would have been real nice to find my Guzzlord there, but I did not find it. However, the Dark City is still important to have. Full Grip does ship internationally, but it can be, but not every single country. So some countries we don't ship to. We've got teammates. Okay. Huh. It's feeling like a tough situation, isn't it? And teammates for Hosui and Heavy Ball. Did I prize my B-string? No, and B-string. Because I prized my, yeah. Okay. Hosui and Heavy Ball. Those are, yep, those are tough. Get the Guzzy. We beast mode to it. Dark Patch to it. Darkness Energy, and we beach. And then yeah, we're in a pretty tough spot, especially with that Octillery setup. Guzzlord's about to take 80 damage. So I need to start setting up a backup strategy other than the Guzzlord. They've got Intellion. Intellion can knock out the Guzzlord after it takes damage, and I'm also getting End here, which is not good. Yeah, no, definitely not. We pretty much need to find Galarian Moltres. That's not great. So yeah, if I just don't happen to find my Field Blower this turn, I definitely lose. That's pretty sick. Nice. All right, we got to find that Field Blower. We did not find the Field Blower, guys. So I'm thinking that's GG's. All right. These are going quick. Game 4, game 4. I haven't actually tested a lot versus Amazing Kyogre, so this is a really good experience for me. So if you don't mind, Charles, I would like to see it in action a little bit more. There's much to think about. I am hoping that Lost City kind of naturally curbs the deck's potential, but then it also, you know, it might just be problematic. There's kind of that possibility too. So it definitely is one of the most explosive decks in Gym Leader Challenge and can set up checkmate board positions pretty quickly. But yeah, if I just have Galarian Weezing, then you've got a nice answer to it there. You just got to have it. All right, so Charles setting up. He's got the Hisuian Basculin. That's fine. And Kyogre. Cool. I've got Hisuian Heavy Ball. See if I prized any basics out here. We've got Hoop Dog, which is fine. I need to find a Darkness Energy, which is tough. And I need to bench as many Pokemon as I can to increase the odds that I find one. So we just kind of have to do this because I have Colress as my supporter. So we're just doing it. Colress. And we do not find the Darkness Energy. In fact, I have an unplayable hand. So, dang, man. You hate to see it. That's not good. If we find a Darkness Energy there, we're chilling, though, dude. But we don't. So sad. I'm kind of curious to see Amazing Kyogre versus some other matchups too to get a better idea. Amazing Kyogre has definitely gotten way more consistent with cards like Irida and Hisui and Heavy Ball. Before, it was kind of like a little bit of a meme deck. It is certainly quite powerful now. What do you guys think? You think I can get a Darkness Energy off the top of the deck? Yeah, Hisui and Basculin certainly helps too. And a pass. Just more unplayable cards for us. Yeah, we'll scoot this one up. All right, we just weren't consistent enough. To be honest, we were probably losing to just about any deck we were playing there. Let me try this. I don't have the... I think you can afford to get... Now, the Field Blower is so good. Card that I was considering cutting. Jesse's not playing Bridget and Gloria. That's fine. All right. You got to put the Manaphy in. All right. Charles, I hope you know that you've pulled Kyogre testing duty, so. Yes. So hopefully your game. I got to throw water against it now. You are doing important work here, Charles. It was like really just something that I was going to eventually have to do. Was just sit down and kind of like see the Amazing Kyogre situation. Yeah, the dark matchup versus Amazing Kyogre is like get your wheezing out and you're chilling. But like if you don't get your wheezing out, then you are not chilling. In fact, you are having a bad time. So it kind of hinges on that. With the Guzzlord, you've got some options. It's not like all bad. I think that Hydro Pump Water should just have like a good matchup against this deck, though. It really ought to. Can bridge it. And we've got the Manaphy, we've got Sobble, Drizzile. I love how consistent water is. It's so refreshing to play. Squirtle is prized. Yeah, but we've got the Moth, which is fine. I've got Octillery in my hand. Dive Ball. I mean, my goodness, this hand is like kind of bananas. So the Wailord is also prized. This is just quite the prizes, isn't it? Somehow I also do not have town map in this list, but that's fine. Okay, we'll get these. Professor's Letter. Grab some water energy. And we are looking at building up some stuff next turn. We'll Dive Ball, and I think that Wishy-Washy is kind of cool as like our primary attacker because it can also deny prizes, which is neat, and has 180 hit points. So yeah, that's definitely our guy. We pass. And then we've got Octillery ready for next turn. We've got Drizzile ready for next turn and Moth. So we're good on that front. Yeah, I honestly think that Water is going to be one of the best decks at using the Lost City Stadium because you can search it out when you want it with Drizzile. I also think that Grass is going to be kind of insane at using the Lost City Stadium because you can search it out whenever you want with the Roserade. I think the decks that have that like ability to search the stadium right when they want that, I think honestly, a lot of decks that play Guzma and Hala are also going to be insane with the Lost City Stadium because you can just Guzma Hala for the Lost City, and then I think Dragon's going to be kind of nuts with the Lost City Stadium, honestly, because Dragon like loves Guzma and Hala, so you just Guzma and Hala for the Lost City, and then so. There's going to be a lot. I think that Dark and Lightning are kind of both these decks that have very low hit point Pokemon. So, like, they're particularly susceptible to strategies like Amazing Kyogre. But decks that have, like... And Grass is, like, a slow deck. So, that's... It can also struggle with Amazing Kyogre. It is quite slow. Amazing Kyogre just might need nerfed, though. The Milotic combo is like... I mean, there's a reason this card's banned and expanded. It's like, as new cards get printed, it's just like, this card doesn't age very well. You know? So... Yeah, it's something to think about. Most definitely. Grass is slow. Turn 2, 5, stage 1. It's all right. Yeah, Grass kind of slow, bro. Yeah, it's slow for sure. Nice. We've got Juniper, which is like really good. So we can Evo Incense and get the Drizzile. And then Evo Soda. I'm glad I wasn't even thinking about the like which one was correct to do there, so I'm glad I didn't goof that, because you definitely have to incense for the Drizzile so that you can use it. Is my floater? Oh, my floater is in there. All right, then we're going in. We need just one more water energy, is what you're saying. So we'll Ice Dance, and then I've got Abyssal Hand, and we find our water energy that we need, which is awesome. We get to Ice Dance one more time to the Wish Wash, and then retreat, and we can Ice Dance to the Whale and Juniper. And then we've got Level Ball for the Manaphy and Hydro Splash. We find a water energy. I mean, like, in the Pokemon trading card game, some decks have bad matchups against other decks. That's just like, when you go to a regional championship, do you expect that the deck that you have in your hands at a standard regional championship has a good matchup against every single deck in the format? No, it doesn't, right? Of course it doesn't, because decks have good matchups and bad matchups. So, like, a format having a best deck, or a format having a deck that you need to having a deck that influences your deck choice for a tournament, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like out of hand, right? Because that's just how card games go. Of course, there's a deck that you need to look out for that might influence the deck that Now, Gym Leader Challenge is a little different because players really identify with the decks that they build and that they love to play, and they want their deck to be able to beat every deck, right? Like, they want every single matchup to be a 50-50 matchup. And in a dream world, that's a reality. But but that's not always the case. And a lot of Gym Leader Challenge matchups are that close. That's why we love the format. But something like Amazing Kyogre, it's something we definitely are like, it's being like monitored, right? It's kind of a broken combo. Melodic, I mean, it definitely is like kind of a broken combo. Melodic is banned in expanded format because of the silly things you can do with it. So it definitely wouldn't be unheard of to see that card leave. Something we're always keeping an eye on. Cool. So the Wish Wash back in the deck. We promote Whalmer. And we go. I don't have a lot going on right now. That's pretty cool, if I'm being honest. So let's Ultra Ball. God, water is so broken, dude. Water's bananas. Dang, I prized my man. What the heck? I prized my Intellion too. This is terrible. It's fine. Where's my Lapras? In my hand? All right. Sure. All right, we're going for Lapras then. A little Abyssal Hand. We find Ball Guy. And Scoop Up Net. Ball Guy's not really doing anything, so we'll just Avery. And I can Scoop Up Net the Drizzile, which is fine. Allow me to reuse that. We definitely have to play Ball Guy in here. We'll put the Splash Energy onto the Manaphy. Wait, how much damage am I doing? So we do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, yeah, I got Knockout. Yeah, we just do that. Oh, yeah, water's nuts. Yeah, don't be bad, Andrew. Hydro Pump! Yes! Busted water. They've got Octillery. That's what I'm saying. I think that Kyogre is kind of like, in some weird ways, kind of fine. It's like obviously a very good deck, but it's something that needs to be watched, I'd say, with like a close eye. And there is the new stadium coming out. I think the worst part about Kyogre is that it's not super fun to play against. That's the worst part about Kyogre. But then, like, if you have a friend group playing Gym Leader Challenge, just don't build this deck, or else you're a troll, right? But then it can influence people's, like, it can influence the experience that players have at League and stuff like that, which can be bad. So it's a lot to think about. Right. If your friend plays Amazing Kyogre, just kick that friend out of the friend group. Right. Because it's not fun. So they just have to make, like, look at that. It's Amazing Surge for 80. That's terrible, right? So it's just literally terrible. We've got our Wailord now. $170 hit points. We literally just need one more water energy. Or a field blower. That'll do it. Boop. Whoopie whoop. You ever just want a ball guy to just go get the balls out of your deck? You just ball guy to thin the deck. Like, let's get all those bad cards out of the deck. How about that? So I could draw more cards with my Octillery. And of course, that's the one that hits double heads, right? Cool. Ice Dance to the Warlord. And Hydro Pump. Another thing. Yeah, of course. Let's do this again, Charles. Yeah, best of 3 the matchup. Another thing I've thought about is that, like, since... Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. But, like, an idea that I have had is that what if, like, since Fairy is not really a Gym Leader Challenge type, you know, what if you were just allowed, what if any type was allowed to put Fairy Pokemon in their deck, since Fairy's kind of like a half type, you know? Then what you're theoretically doing is you're allowing every type to play a bench barrier Pokemon. I don't like that rule, but it's like kind of, listen, I'm a creative person. I brainstorm, I think, right? Also, why am I playing? This isn't the deck I want to play. I have also thought about, you know, what would Gym Leader Challenge, you know, doubles format look like, where you have to play one type of Pokemon, but you can have 5 or less Pokemon of a different type. I think that it would still kind of like ruin the format, honestly, because every deck would just play like Octillery and Teleon as your 5 Pokemon. But it would allow you to play bench barrier Pokemon if you wanted to. So, and it would also get all of the EV, it would get all the Evolution people to stop crying, which would be great. I agree with you, Icky. Ultimately, I agree with you that it ain't broke, so it doesn't need fixing. But it's like, obviously, it's stuff that I just think about, right? Yeah. So I honestly think the format is fantastic as is, but I'm always thinking, you know. Yes, they need to print a bench barrier Eevee that is all types. There you go. Just let us print a custom card for Gym Leader Challenge format. Wouldn't that be sick? All right, turn 1. We've got Wailord, we've got Inteleon, we've got Drizzile, we've got Sobble, we've got Squirtle, Wartortle, and we've got Blastoise prized. So we're going with the Moth here if it's in the deck. We've got Snom and we've got the Moth. So we've got Quick Ball, we've got Evo Soda. We go for the Snom, definitely. And then we also want to Quick Ball. We actually like all of these cards, so we kind of have to Quick Ball away the water and go get the Remoraid. Okay. Put that down, put that down. Put that down. And pass. And then we've got a pretty... I've had people say that they've played multiplayer gym leader challenge and had a lot of fun with it. Ultimately, it's a custom format. It's about having fun. Just like have fun. That's my, the mission statement of the format is for players to have fun. Oh, for sure, Shadzera, for sure. If you've seen how I've operated with the format for the last year, you can tell my philosophy. Yeah. It's very hands-off, isn't it? But thank you for the 100 bits. You guys know me, have seen my philosophy of the format in action. We're just trying to make sure players are having the most fun, but also I want to be as hands-off as possible. That's like that's the shtick. Because nobody likes too many rules. That's also, like, I hate rules. Too many rules, bro. Too many bans, too many things you can't do. Nah. Playing cards should be about what you can do. So, you always want the focus to be on what you can do. And I think that there are decks, like, if you're going to a tournament, you're going to have a metagame, and you're going to have to metagame that tournament appropriately. Wow, nice top deck. So if you're going to a tournament and you're expecting amazing Kyogre, then you ought to play a deck that can beat it. That's for, like, tournament play, obviously. All right, we unfortunately do not have the knockout yet. Okay. But we do have Manaphy and Swellout. Nightwinger, you're always so negative. Why so negative, Nightwinger? Kyogre does have bad matchups. It does. It literally does. It's not invincible. But it's also a card we're keeping an eye on. Like, it might need nerfed. It might. But, like, yeah, I agree, Shadzera, for sure. The thing is, if they print an Eevee that's like every type with an ability, then it's not technically allowed in every type of deck because it's the ability that makes it every type. It would have to have, like, a trait that says that it's every type of Pokemon. It would have to be more akin to an alpha trait or something. All right, they're bopping the Chaotic Swell. They're going to be able to take care of the Manaphy. It would likely be a rule box, but if they were printing with the card, if they're printing with the format in mind, then they would know better. All right, so we've got enough energy to finally attack. If I want to. Yes, we do want to. So, like, we know that they can probably do it this next turn, but it's fine. We just Ice Dance here. And Hydro Pump for the knockout. We find Dive Ball, which is cool. We still got the Wailord, which is, like, tough to knock out. So that is the nice thing about Wailord. Wailord, you know, he kind of thick with it. So And when the new Wailord comes out, it takes minus 30 damage from attack. So, I mean, like, my goodness. There's a lot going on here. They're about to teammates for the counter energy in the Silent Lab. They'll take 2 prizes. That's fine. And then they knock out Staryu and Manaphy with Amazing Surge. They don't have Inteleon ready to go, but they have Melodic built up. So let's take a look at the deck real quick. Sobble's in here, but Drizzle's in my hand. Rescue Stretcher is prized, or I've already used it. Rescue Stretcher's prized. Okay, I'm going to fail that. I can teammates for Field Blower, Ordinary Rod. Yeah, that's just the play, for sure. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to Field Blower the Silent Lab. Ordinary Rod. We're going to put Manaphy back into the deck. We're going to Dive Ball for the Manaphy back. And then Abyssal Hand. Cool. And with that, is there anybody that I want to Nest Ball for? All right. I mean, so they could take... Yeah, we don't actually want to get another Pokemon because they could... Yeah. Uh-oh! Well, they ain't got it, bro. Oops! I did not mean to bench that. So if I lose this turn, it's not my fault. I did not mean to bench that Sobble, bro. I meant to fail it. Oh, we're chilling for sure. Telling me the best way to beat Kyogre is just to get a bigger fish. Yes, for sure. You need big fish. Big fish. Big fish eat the smaller fish. Precisely. Don't you know? But yes, the craziness, the originality, the different off-the-wall strategies, that's part of what people love about Gym Leader Challenge format. So you really don't want to take any of that away from players. Yeah, Scoop Up Net's really good because I can preserve one of these as well. Make sure that it doesn't get knocked out. And then, like, even a card like... a card that decreases damage or, like, heals, that's all very good. The Articuno makes it so I cannot Gust, but that's okay. This Kyogre's still not hitting the knockout on my active. Yeah, no Lysander for me this turn. I've got Squirtle with the Bench Barrier ability. Let's put the Splash Energy onto Manaphy. Let's Ice Dance onto the Sobble. And let's Abyssal Hand. I've got Hex Maniac, so we're just going to play that for sure. Unless they've got... Yeah, so we Scoop Up Net. The Moth. And we Hex. And Hydro Pump. We take the knockouts. We find Blastoise. They don't have their abilities. And then I really do believe that every type is like very fun to play in Gym Leader Challenge. And the format in my mind is about like taking pride in your deck and trying to make your type as good as you possibly can. That's kind of what I feel like is the most like that's what I feel like is the fun part about Gym Leader Challenge is like pick your favorite type, work hard and take pride in making that type as good as you possibly can. That's like what gym leaders do, right? Gym leaders are like bought into the bit. They're bought into it, right? They're like, all right, I'm playing with my fire type Pokemon, ride or die. You know, it's always going to be the fire type Pokemon, right? That's what gym leaders do. They're not like, that's their thing. We'll gust up your man. And Hydro Pump. We find Wish Wash. The Melodic is still there. But we should be good. Gosh, I wish that Pokemon would do another Team Rocket set. What the heck, dude? Do another Team Rocket set with like half dark Pokemon. You know, like Pokemon that are like water and dark type. God, that'd be so cool. Man. I agree, Mythic Alex. Yeah. All right, GG's there. Fine, let's run that one more time. Just to show no flukes. No flukes. We'll 3-0 it. Thank you, Frank the Furter, for that Prime sub. The original Team Rocket set's definitely my favorite set of all time. Now this is an opening hand. This is what I'm talking about. We're going first. Let's check them prizes. Drizzile is prized, but that's okay. Ultra Ball, Bucket, Floater. Alrighty then. I still think we could bench Sobble. Attach a Water the Active. We can bench Sobble and say, like, maybe I'll get the rare candy into Inteleon. We'll Nest Ball and go get Squirtoli. Most assuredly. Yeah, the rare candy's in the deck. Yeah, it's possible. I gotta find room for Irida in this deck for sure. Irida. That's a card I don't have in here yet, but that would be good. No, I don't want Team Rocket associated with Pokemon Go. I like the Pokemon Go set, but no more Pokemon Go cards. I'm cool on that. Because I firmly believe that Pokemon cards are cooler than Pokemon Go. So you don't need too many you don't need too many collabs there. Yeah, I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that the cards are the coolest part about the Pokemon franchise. You get all the dopest artwork. It's literally like, it's the coolest thing about Pokemon is the cards. Without the cards, we really just get like, you know, animated sprites from the video games, which are not nearly as cool as the card art. Look how much character this Wailmer has. The cards in my mind are like, and the artwork that goes with them are what really brings the franchise to life. I probably have to be a little bit scared because Battle Compressor, oh, they've already, this could be like the turn 2 sauce, you know? Could be. Yeah, definitely Juniper here. We find Timer Ball. Okay. War Turtle has 80 hit points. Oh, I'm definitely just getting sloshed here. Yeah, they 100% just have the turn 2 Kyogre. So is there any hope for me? Yes. We go here. We evolve into this guy. And we attach. Pass. Can't evolve into War Turtles. Squirtle's at least got the Shell Shield ability. We can force them to like maybe try to have it. Yeah, the cards are what brings the franchise to life. I mean, when I was a kid, I had the video games. I mean, but imagine, like, the Game Boy games were fun, but the cards have so much life in them. I mean, we were playing the Game Boy game on like this tiny little LED screen or LCD screen or whatever. It was literally like different shades of green. You know? And then the cards, though. I mean, the cards are what really sparks the imagination. And the artwork that goes with them. So iconic. Got the counter energy. They can blow up the melodic. And just go, boom, amazing surge. I don't have a response to this right now, which is tough. Hopefully they just don't have the Silent Lab on them. They're just knocking out the Sobble. That's okay. Find Quick Ball, that's good. Yeah, if they find the Silent Lab, I'm having a bad time. Got the cape, it's fine. Alright, just knock out the Sobble. Cool. They can find the lab next turn though. So I desperately want to Quick Ball away the Hisuian Basculin. Go get the Manaphy. And we have to just end and hope for it. Did not find it, unfortunately. But I do have an energy at the very least, so that's good. Yes, I'm kind of just hoping that they do not have it. Right. Like if they have the Silent Lab or the Hex, they have it. So I have to just hope that they don't. And by hoping that they don't, I get the War Turtle. That's it. And we pass. This is where like a 90 hit point War Turtle makes a difference. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yeah, so he's got it. He can just go get the Intellion so long as it's not prized. And then go get the Silent Lab so long, or the Hex, both of which should be in the deck. So yeah, the turn 2 Amazing Surge is pretty tough. For sure. It's a lot of pressure. Definitely a lot of pressure. You could just get run off the board. It does feel in some ways kind of against the spirit of the format because it's like, but I guess like, I mean, when you're playing against like grass and they set up everything they need on turn 2, you're like, cool, guess I'm losing. so like it's, you know, it's kind of similar in that regard. All right, they've got 3 prizes left. I need to just rip the Nutter Butters off this Tate and Liza for 5. We do not get the Nutter Butters, unfortunately. Yeah, if Charles just has an energy card, we lose. I don't have a lot going on here. All right, GG's. Let's try that one more time. We're 2-1 versus the Kyogre deck. I think that this matchup seems favorable for water. And I'm not even as teched as I could be. I could be more teched. Right? I could be more teched for the matchup, but I'm not. In order to be more teched, you'd want to play like a healing card or something probably. And I probably should also be playing Irida. We'll bridge it. Check our prizes real quick. We've got the Moth, we've got Inteleon, we don't have Blastoise. Blastoise is in the hand. All right, so we've got Squirtle, Squirtoli. No Wartortle, though. And what about the Inteleon engine? We've got Inteleon. What about the Rare Candy? Got Rare Candy. All right, so we're going Squirtle. We're going Sobble. And we're going Remoraid prized. Oh, and my... Oh, boy. Oh, man. What about Hisuian Heavy Ball? It's in the deck. Okay, it's good. It's fine. Okay. Gotta go find the Hisuian Heavy Ball. Definitely. All right, they're going to gather the crew, which is fine. We've got Avery. So we can do that. I could even just go Get Ball Guy with Drizzile, which is fine. So we've got both those options. I definitely want to get Blastoise into play. It's got 140 hit points too, so just good for that. We get Inteleon. So I think I'm okay with Avery first. The Evo Soda is kind of pointless. Like Drizzile for... Yeah, we really don't want to just like get Blastoise into play without... I don't think. Yeah, so let's Level Ball. Level Ball for Drizzile. I could Drizzile for Ball Guy. Ball Guy doesn't really do us anything. Let's get that because we know we want it. So let's just Avery. It's fine. I'm so nuts at this game for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely turbo bananas. Yeah, I'm absolutely cracked, bro. I'm just built different. You know, they don't make them like me anymore for sure. Yeah, we can shady dealer. I think we just get the bucket, take the knockout. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, Frank. No, you're good, bro. I'm trying to really hone in on testing versus Kyogre deck right now is what I'm trying to do so that I can like kind of take notes on its yeah, doing a little Kyogre R&D, you know. It's kind of like on the Gym Leader Challenge watch list. All right, they got the Lieutenant Surge. Yo, that's sick, Trevor. Nice. All right, let's do a poll. Just see what chat thinks. You think Kyogre needs nerfed? By nerfing Kyogre, you're probably talking about banning Milotic. So you're not banning Kyogre, but just the Milotic card. Doesn't need nerfed. Curious to see what chat thinks. I know people pretty much loathe the deck. Why is there no banned option? Nerfed means like... Nerf means there will be a ban on something. Yes. That's what nerf... That's literally what nerf means. Cool, we find our Wailord. And we've got an amazing search. Doesn't take a knockout, though. But I do lose my fella. Which stinks, bro, because I'm pretty sure I don't... I need some energy, like, now. And here you are, like this. All right, Goon decided to show up. Okay. So we've got Inteleon. I need 4 energy, and I lose them all. So let's do Shady Dealings. Yeah. And I just have to like Juniper for it, honestly. Get all this stuff out of our deck that we don't need. I need to go just like draw into some water energy right now. So hopefully we find that. Uh-oh. It's not good. I can confuse. That's the best thing we've got, though. Oh, I could have gone in with Inteleon to take that. That's literally a miss. If I had just gotten the Floatstone here, then I'm like asking for less, which is just like better. So I should have just done that. Okay. So that's like a misplay on my part. unfortunately. Yeah, let's confuse Ray. All right, so chat votes 69% to 31% that Kyogre does not need nerfed. I mean, it's on a watch list. Looks like they're just going to Tantalize their retreat and attack again. Yeah, that's pretty bad for me. It's probably like a game-losing situation. I'm taking like 3 prize cards here. Oh, yeah, because then if this Wishy-Washy is a tails... Oh, it's a heads. Okay, cool. Okay. I should have done, yeah. Just have to Juniper again. It's like, okay, if I just like let them attack, then they just win. I kind of just have to, off this Juniper, I have to hit my Hisuian Heavy Ball to go get my Manaphy. And we did not find it. But I do have Float Stone and I can confuse again, so that's fine. There. Maybe it was greedy of me to just not... Maybe it was greedy of me not to go for the... I didn't go for the Manaphy earlier in the game, and it kind of cost me. I do think Metal probably has a fine Kyogre matchup. Especially with the Zamazenta coming out. And there is more I can do to like tech for this matchup. I think we're about to be 2-2. Which is pretty even-ish. We could go to a game 5. The escape rope and the field blower is GG's for sure. All right, so we're 2-2 versus Kyogre. I think that game I just needed to get out my Manaphy, and I think that was probably like a misplay. I think Hex Maniac is a very important card in Gym Leader Challenge, actually. Or else abilities kind of just run rampant. It's like you need to have a card that can check things. Three Mullies. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, like I said before, every format has decks that are good. I mean, that's just part of what it is, right? Every format has decks that are even, you could consider the best decks in format. Squirtle. Okay, and I've got Blastoise in hand. I've got, oh yeah, dude, we're about to pop off. And I've got the Flow Stone and the prizes. Let's do this and keep calling to go get my Remoraid. And then I think I need to not be... I think I need to be a little bit conservative here and just like... I need to set up my board as strong as possible. Which means getting my Manaphy out and just trying to get all my Pokemon evolved. And be in a good spot. Yeah, I mean, cards like Basculin help this deck a lot. Hisuian Heavy Ball helps this deck a lot. It's definitely getting more consistent. Shady Dealings is kind of like the cornerstone, right, that makes it all possible. It does, you know, feel unfortunate that not every type has a bench barrier ability. We got Ultra Ball off the top. Cool. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, like, what if I... This is where I would Shady Dealings for Irida. I just would, but so I need to put the Irida in my deck. Definitely. So then what am I doing here? I could go get the Blastoise out. Yeah, let's live a little. Sure. Oh, okay, all right. I'm just cruising for a bruising here. I already know. We go get the Wailord. We're fine. I'll draw it. We draw into the this is like an insane turn too. It's absolutely nuts. We draw into the Manaphy here every time and have as strong as a board two as a turn two board as we can. Go here. And then we deluge. And we Abyssal. Haven't played a supporter yet. Oh, this is kind of nutty, isn't it? If I just draw into... If I draw into the Manaphy here... Sheesh! And a water. We didn't find the water, but we did get... Dang, bro. It's fine. Level ball. Get Manaphy. Put the Manaphy down. And pass. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good for us. for sure, so. That ain't bad. They've got Irida. Now, this is where, when Lost City comes out, you just Shady Dealings for Lost City boss, gust this up, and that's it. Thank you, Tawdry, for that tier 1 sub in the 3 months. Appreciate you. And the thing is that the Kyogre deck cannot play Swell. The Kyogre deck cannot play Swell and Silent Lab at the same time. In the Dragon list, just Guz Mahala for it. Like every deck that does it, yeah, it's tough, but it's doable, right? So that's the question: is it doable? Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. It's a really tough deck to play against. Like, don't get me wrong, it is definitely tough. But especially with Lost City, there's more answers. Obviously, cards like Cape of Toughness are just very tough, very kind of yikers to play against. But that's kind of what I'm thinking, Dave. Yes, Lost City is active, but you gust up the Kyogre and you knock it out. So we'll see. They got the Battle Compressor. They could have the Amazing Surge this turn, but they also... probably not, actually, because they need... They actually don't even have Milotic in play, so never mind. They do not have the Amazing Surge. So we're kind of chilling. I mean, I don't... Yeah, I think that, to me, all right, they're going to bump that. Doesn't work. They don't have this, so they're just going to wiggle and go there. All right, let's go. Timer Ball. Sheesh. Come on, man. What's up? What's up? Why'd you have to be double tails right there? What gives, brother? Okay, we'll do that. That's scary, though, because that means that I'm kind of, like, down my field blower. It's Abyssal Hand. Avery is quite good. Force them to discard, like, Articuno and something else. That's probably fine, yeah. And then supporters we got in the discard pile we got in. They have to discard probably, yeah, the Articuno and that. It's fine. And they actually, like, probably cannot take the knockout if I just don't do anything this turn. So I think they can't do it if I don't do anything, so I think I just pass. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because, like, what are they going to do? If I don't give them the counter energy here, they're, like, not really doing anything. So, because they can't Raihan, they can't Melodic, and they can't counter energy. So, like, you just be smart with it, you know? Let's be a little intelligent. We're gonna actually, like, go in. Oh, they could Aqua Patch. I guess so. Yeah, I forgot about Aqua Patch. They could Aqua Patch. But then, yeah, they could Aqua Patch. Forgot about Aqua Patch real quick. All right, so they're going to attach. And somehow I've got, like, a really, really terrible hand. Again. Like, what? How's this keep happening? All right, if I Avery again, though, that's, like, pretty good. So I'm thinking that I do because, honestly, they don't want to remove one of those Pokemon on the bench. At all. So let's do it. Let's Verse Seeker for Avery. And we force them to discard. And I will... All right, so they have to take out... That's fine. Okay. We'll just Hydro Pump. Gotta start taking knockouts. I got the Surge. Things about to go down. Marnie kind of anticipate that. Got a very big hand. They decided to keep the Octillery instead of the Drizzile, which is fine. I've only got 1 water in my discard pile. I'm doing 170 damage with my Wailord right now. I honestly think with this matchup, if you play like a card to heal your Wailord, I think you just win. Like if you played like a Cook in this deck or something. You know, like honestly, if you played like a Cook, if you played like, probably not Hyper Potion, it's a little bit of a weird one. Oh, Mallow and Lana. Yeah, if you played like Mallow and Lana, you're probably chilling. If they hit you twice and you just like heal it off with a Wailord, they're having a bad time. They got the Escape Rope. I feel like we just give them the Manaphy. Because then I at least get to choose who I promote. And if they just do 80 and knock it out, that's fine. No, they have the Silent Lab. So that's okay. They were going to take this knockout anyway. 80 damage to everybody else. They've got Melodic set up. I send up Wailord. They're resetting up their guy. I've got Dive Ball now. So now I can go Dive Ball for Inteleon. And I Shady Dealings. And I go get Hex. And Scoop Up Net. And we 160, yeah, I'm taking a knockout. All right, cool. We Hex. Scoop Up Net on the Inteleon. Do that. Hydro Pump for the knockout. Swear, I wish I hadn't wasted my Verse Seeker yet, but it's fine. We find Floatstone. Rough Seas would be very... I probably should be playing Rough Seas, honestly, because it fixes the math. So yeah, Rough Seas would also be good. So now we turn off their abilities for a turn. And I reset my own. And they've got Raihan to start building again. But they can't use Abyssal Hand. Oh my god, do they have Raihan Aqua Patch? Counter Energy? No way. Like, no actual way, right? There's no way, dude. All right. We're chilling. Okay. All right. That's fine. So... I also need to start playing Escape Rope in this list. But, like... I don't have that right now. And I'm down my Field Blower and my Chaotic Swell, which is like terrible because it means that my mana fee is not going to work for the rest of the game. So now I'm just like, the ball is in their court to do as they please. So we're going to Shady Dealings. I need to go get some water energies. Like now. There's only so many water left in my deck. Let's just get a teammates. Because I can... Nessa. Guess there's no point in getting the Snoms and stuff. We just literally get the water energy. That mana fee is... We start loading up the Lapras. Maybe I should have... I think I should have waited one more turn to do that. No, I had to because the Blastoise is about to go down. That's why we're doing that. Okay. So then... We just Hydro Pump. We do that. Get our Rod. I could not have bossed because of the Articuno's Blizzard availability, which prevents that. So no, I could not have done that. Would have been a no-go. So now they can blow up my Lodic. They'll put me to 2 prizes. And they will take 2 prizes. Oh! Well, he just tricked me then. I could have gusted. I ought to have gusted. You're right. You got me there? Okay. I am wrong. He Jedi trick. He literally retreated in the Articuno like it was working. Dang it. Yeah, I'm getting bodied there. That's for sure. Hate to see that. It's fine. We're playing on hard mode then. Yeah, they did get me good. It's true. Yeah, you got it, Atticus. Yes, I would have gusted the Milotic. Yes. The Sobble is still a Sobble, though. So that we have going for us. And the Kyogre does appear to be going down. So let's see. Thank you, Atticus, for that Prime sub. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Okay. 40 hit points left there. Just go here. We have to attach. Let me see what I have left in the deck. I don't think there's any way to get energy other than to just go get it. So let's just do that. Best way to guarantee energy for ourselves is to just teammates for it. There's no way they can Kyogre. Well, I don't want to say no way, but there's probably not a way for them to Kyogre again this next turn. There is probably not. So I'm probably chilling, but you know, you never really know. Attach that there. Evolve this. And I just want to like thin other bad cards out of my deck. All right, if they Amazing Surge, they win. So we'll just put this guy out. And we'll Hydro Pump for the knockout. I guess versus Seeker Raihan. Yeah. If they have like If they have bring the Kyogre back from the discard pile, Raihan, counter energy, Aqua Patch, then yeah. Okay, sure. Something like, if he's got all that, then sure. And again, there's more I could be doing for this matchup that I'm not. Like, as it is right now, I've only got one stadium. So that's obviously not great. And we could be doing better there. I actually I keep calling sometimes because you can keep calling for the Remoraid. So yeah, that's actually a nice little play that you can make. All right, I need to know, Charles. You got win in that hand or what? There's no way, right? Oh, there's a way. It's literally just Versika Raihan game. All right, they don't have the Versika yet, though. You did not just top deck the Versiseeker. You did not. Yes! You did not. That's right. All right, well played, well played, well played. I think that, again, there's more you can do. So we went 3-2 versus Kyogre with this list, which is not edited or teched for the deck at all, right? This is like almost the exact list of what I'm playing right now in paper. I'm trying to figure out how to fit the Basculin in the deck. That's the card that so I was messing around with taking out Manaphy for Basculin, but I wouldn't actually do that. I also want to fit I also want to fit Irida in this deck, which I think would be very good. So, yeah, that's something that I want to find space for. We did take out the Gloria. Ugh, doesn't feel great, but it's fine. Yeah, we're still working on it. But it felt like this deck has a good matchup against Kyogre, I would say. And then I'm also like really interested in my Psychic decks against Kyogre. Specifically, I think that the Garbodor deck is probably quite good. But I do know that, Pedro lost to Grant in the finals of that tournament the other day playing Psychic. But I think that Ability Lock Psychic is my favorite way to play Psychic. You know, between the Garbodor and the Mew and the Wobbuffet, should probably... Yeah, GG's, Charles. GG's. Yeah, and thank you for humoring me there with that matchup. That's something that I'm going to want to test a lot more, for sure. It's certainly a really tough deck, and we're always keeping our eye on it. But yeah. All right, that's it for the stream. I got work I got to do. I got places I got to be. I got things I got to get to. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and for the good times, the subs, all that. Hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed the new Pokemon trailer as well. That was cool. And hopefully you enjoyed my new decor. My plushies are here. How nice is that? All right, y'all. It's been real. Tomorrow is the set drop day. Make sure to stay tuned in the Discord and I can keep you posted on when I'm going to go live with the new cards from Lost Origin, all right? See you guys.